When you think of chronic diseases, what do you think of? Some of you may think of Alzheimer's, some of you think of arthritis, maybe some of you think of asthma. What if I told you that each one of these chronic diseases has the possibility to be cured using one single type of cell, the stem cell? When I was born, my parents made a decision that I was too young to understand or remember. They decided to keep my umbilical cord blood. You might ask why? For its stem cells. They had known about its potential to treat chronic diseases such as some form of cancers and wanted to be prepared for anything life could have thrown my way. Thankfully, I never ended up meeting them, but knowing it was there gives me a peace of mind. According to Joseph Martin, a former dean at Harvard Medical School, stem cell therapies have the possibility to do for chronic diseases what antibiotics did for infectious diseases. With this potential at stake, it is crucial that we increase funding towards research focused on stem cells, knowing it has the possibility to save tens of millions of lives. Now you may be asking yourself, what are stem cells? Stem cells are our body's Swiss Army knife. They have the ability to turn into almost any specialized cell in the body. Imagine a tree. The stem cells are like the roots in which the rest of the tree grows out from. Each branch symbolizes a different form of specialized cell. One branch, bone cells, another branch, blood cells, and another, nerve cells. There are many different forms of stem cells, but I will be discussing 3 today. Embryonic stem cells, adult stem cells, and perinatal stem cells. Embryonic stem cells are found in the embryo, more specifically the blastocyst, which is the embryo at around the 4th to 7th day after fertilization. What is important about embryonic stem cells is that they are pluripotent, meaning that they can transform into any cell in the body. However, adult stem cells are multipotent, meaning that they can transform into many cells, but not any. These adult stem cells are found in tissues, including the bone, the brain, and in blood vessels. Finally are perinatal stem cells. These stem cells are found in the umbilical cord blood, which my parents decided to keep. However, compared to the embryonic stem cell, perinatal stem cell and adult stem cells are a lot less versatile. Now, what are some current applications for stem cells today? One application that has been used for decades are bone marrow transplants. This is Connor Johnson. He was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia and underwent a week of high-dose chemotherapy. This chemotherapy is so strong that it not only kills the cancer cells in the body, but the healthy cell as well. To counter this, he underwent a bone marrow transplant to replenish the destroyed cells in the bone marrow and is now fully healthy. Another field that stem cells are currently being used in is in sports therapy. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. A month before an important tournament in Europe, he tore his MCL. This is an injury that would leave most athletes out for 3 to 4 months. Ronaldo was out for only 1. He accredited speedy recovery to stem cell therapy, in which they cultivated stem cells and injected them into the affected area. Some other examples are with the late great Kobe Bryant, 12-time Olympic medalist Dara Torres, and arguably the greatest golfer of all time, Tiger Woods. However, there's so much more potential. Stem cells are currently being tested all across the world to treat neurological disorders, other forms of cancers, and even to replace damaged tissues, such as after a heart attack. While I may have been lucky to never need the stem cells that my parents kept, I know there are millions of others that aren't as lucky. To them, stem cell research is not only a venture, but a lifeline. Imagine a world where we didn't have to fear diseases such as Huntington's or Parkinson's. Imagine a world where paralysis was reversible. Imagine a world where we could replace damaged tissues. With the use of stem cells, we no longer need to imagine, and these once thought impossibilities can turn possible. The power to revolutionize medicine and treatments forever is right in front of us. The only question is, are we ready to seize it? Thank you.